Let's take a look at the top defense headlines today. The Department of Defense has begun construction of a large detention facility at Fort Bliss, Texas, following a request for assistance from the Department of Homeland Security. The facility is being built in phases. Wilson said the center will have an initial capacity of about 1,000 detainees, expected to be reached later this month, and could expand to hold as many as 5,000 people in the coming weeks and months. Department officials described the site as intended to support DHS operations related to immigration enforcement. Also at the Pentagon briefing, Wilson commended National Guard and Marine forces deployed to Los Angeles for protecting federal missions and property during recent unrest. She said DoD forces helped deter violence, noting a peak deployment of about 4,700 service members. Last month, the Defense Secretary ordered the withdrawal of roughly 1,350 California National Guardsmen from the Federal Protection Mission. About 300 Guardsmen remain in Los Angeles to continue guarding federal personnel and facilities. Secretary Hegseth also announced this week that the Reconciliation Monument will be returned to Arlington National Cemetery. The marker, also called the Confederate Memorial, was created by sculptor Moses Jacob Ezekiel and was dedicated in 1914. Officials outlined the monument's historical context, including the congressional designation of Section 16 at Arlington for Confederate burials in 1900 and the reinterment of Confederate remains in that section by 1901. Today on Purple Heart Day, Secretary Hegseth will attend a White House event honoring Purple Heart recipients. Wilson reiterated the department's respect for those wounded or killed in service and praised the sacrifice represented by the award. On international affairs, Wilson said NATO members are contributing to meet Ukraine's immediate needs, citing more than $1 billion in equipment and weapons investments led by Germany, the Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. She said the support aligns with the administration's goal of reducing bloodshed and pursuing a ceasefire. Finally, authorities are investigating an active duty shooting at Fort Stewart, Georgia that wounded 5 soldiers yesterday. Wilson said the department supports the Fort Stewart community and praised the quick actions of soldiers and first responders who subdued the suspect. That's the Department of Defense update. For continuing coverage, check the Defense Department releases and official statements.